Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 53 of the Tim Tebow Dynasty. In this episode, we're taking on the New England Patriots, led by their rookie quarterback and rookie running back. So, hopefully our defense can handle their offense, and we come out with a win. And just a reminder, we have no Justin Blackmon and no Cotton Deacon, our backup running back and first-round pick this year, for these last two games. So we got this game and then one more against the Titans. The ball hits Golden Tate right in the hands and he does not catch it. So not a great start to this game. Our offense plays completely differently without Justin Blackmon. So just be prepared for a lower scoring game. Justin Blackmon is a true MVP this year. I'll probably win it for the third straight season, but if it was up to me, he would be my vote, because he is the focal point of our offense, especially this season. I don't know if it's just me that noticed it, but our offense, especially our passing game, has played completely differently without him. Again, we've already locked up our division, and I think we have the number one seed already locked up in the AFC for the playoffs. So there is really no reason for me to try to force a win here. We're just going to play it and get through it. Same thing next week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We really don't want anybody to get injured. And we failed to pick up that first down. That's the quarterback that they used to replace Tom Brady. We get the ball back, still down 7-0. And Ace Sanders could not come down with a catch. That was a great throw by me. That was a bad catch by Ace Sanders, which is why he went from, I think, our third best receiver season 1, to now he's like our 5th best. So, and if I'm back on the Jaguars, I don't know if he'll be back next year. If it was up to me, I'd replace him.
Ridley lined up in the backfield.
And again, we did not. Oh, we did pick up the first down. That looked like he was short.
Jones-Drews lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 1st and 10.
We're going to be trying to hand it off to Jones-Drew and Stephen Ridley quite a bit today, just because we don't want any injuries. So, eat up most of the clock on the ground.
Quarterback drops back, play action.
Avoid injuries, get our backup players involved. That's our backup tight end right there, Jeff Cumberland. I think he has like 5 catches, maybe 6 or 7 for the whole season. Just a reminder, I don't think I've gone over Justin Blackmon's receiving stats for the season, since he is done and might come back in playoffs, as long as we don't lose. But he did finish the year with 73 catches, 1,601 yards, and 21 touchdowns. His 21 touchdowns in this season was good enough for 3rd all time. He was just 2 away from tying Randy Moss. So, if he would have played these last couple of games, he would have most likely beat his record. Unfortunately, he got injured. So, another 4th down we're facing. Looking for Zach Mia open over the middle, and we take the. Our offensive line could not block anybody, and we turn it over again. So,
Lewis moved from the tight end position to the slot.
Nobody open, so we make some plays with our legs. Couldn't get a block from Golden Tate on the outside.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Tebow's back in shotgun formation and tackled down at the 43-yard line. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Gets away from the pressure. The tackle is made.
My season on the ground has been pretty good. I'm not top 10 yet for the season, But if I continue to have the season I've been having for our last game, I'll finish in the top 10 all time. Passing yards, though, I'm already in second place. I just have to have about 150 yards against the Steelers, and I'll set the record for yards in a season passing. I won't get to 6,000 like I was hoping, because Justin Blackman being injured really hurt us, but I should be able to set the record for touchdowns in a season passing if I just throw like 3 or 4. So between this and the game against the Steelers, we will finish with our record-setting season like I was hoping. And for the season, because of today's game, we're at 78% completion percentage. So as long as I don't throw up a real stinker against the Steelers next week, I break Drew Brees' record as well.
And he's in for the touchdown.
And with that rushing touchdown, I just broke Cam Newton's single season rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Now I have 15, his record was 14. So the Patriots decided to score a field goal after we tied it up. So we're still down 10-7. This whole game we're going to be playing from behind. So we'll see how our offense does under that pressure. Unfortunately, the ball fell out right there after a nice play by me on the ground, and the Patriots capitalized and scored a touchdown. Almost a bad throw right there, but fortunately we picked up the first down. Of our 5 receivers on the team, only 2 of them have played every game this season, that being Dwayne Harris and Ace Sanders. 2 of our worst receivers are apparently our healthiest. Dwayne Harris makes a nice catch right there. So far for the season, he only has 709 yards, 54 catches, and 6 touchdowns. Not a great off-season signing, but he is a nice body to have on the field when everybody else keeps getting hurt. And there's Ace Sanders getting involved in the game today. We're down to about a minute left in the first half. We'd like to score one time to bring us within like 3 if we score a touchdown here. If we only come away with a field goal, we'd still be down by 7. And fortunately, we get the ball to start the second half. This would be a great spot for Justin Blackman to pick up another touchdown if he was in today, but because he's not, we have to change up our play calling, and there goes Maurice Jones-Drew with injury.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel.
I'm trying to find Dwayne Harris over the middle. They cover him pretty well, and we take a sack because our offensive line again decides not to block anybody.
Harris lined up in the slot. Tebow standing back in the shotgun.
Harris is wide open. Will we go to Zach Nia to get down to the 16-yard line? Here I should probably use that timeout so that we can get maybe 2 plays off instead of just 1 before the coach uses it. Because Zach Nia gets down to about the 1, and we call a timeout.
Now don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Alright, so we're back in the second half after that nice short halftime performance by Counting Crows. And our coach decided to kick a field goal at the 1-yard line instead of letting us go for it. So we're still down by 7.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
And we find Jones-Drew out of the backfield for a nice 15 yards. 80% for the first half, 178 yards. pretty good start to the game. Just need to get a few touchdowns in there, maybe. That'd be great.
Lewis shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot.
But again, without Justin Blackmon, with our offensive line struggling, this is not a good game as we look to continue our momentum into the playoffs over these last 2 games.
He's got some daylight, and now they'll be on the other side.
And I have 72 yards rushing for the game. I have 1,789 rushing yards on the season, which is a quarterback record. But I'm about 100-ish yards away from being top 10 all time. That's the goal. I should be able to get that next week against the Steelers, hopefully. I might focus on that. We might end up losing, but we're going to be breaking records this season. That was the goal all along. Win another Super Bowl and break some records. Unfortunately, Justin Blackmon's injury means he can't break any. We had somebody wide open on the right side of the field, and we did not find them. So now Zach Meow is injured, leaving us with only 3 healthy receivers. That was Golden Tate open on the right side of the field. I should have thrown it to him because he's not very involved this season. He's had a bad year. 41 catches for 739 yards and 6 touchdowns. Oh, I was trying to dive into the end zone there. Picked up 24 of the 25 I needed. Came up just short. Maybe I could pick up a passing touchdown here. No, take a sack. I can avoid it. And I can't find anybody. This Patriots defense with Chandler Jones and B.J. Raji is actually pretty great. It was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. They're getting a lot of pressure today on me. And their coverage is actually pretty good. Again, there we go. And he just stands there to get tackled for a 2-yard loss. Trying to find Mercedes Lewis, which would have been his 7th touchdown this season. He has 61 catches for 533 yards. And that injury to Zach Meow will force him to miss this last game against the Steelers. He'll be out for the wild card game, which I'm pretty sure we're not playing because we should have a bye. And then he'll be out for the divisional round. So if we don't lose that game, we'll get him back for the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl if we make it. Which leaves us with just 3 receivers for the Steelers game, because Justin Blackmon's again going to be out that game and should be back for the divisional round. So, and another sack. 4th and 25. The Patriots get the ball back because we're not going for it. They do not score, so it's still tied up 17-17 late in the 3rd quarter. This is the type of offense our coach prefers, is that we just run the ball a whole bunch and not throw it. It's not my favorite style of offense. I know Jones Drew is having a nice game through a nice receiving game today. Am I going to edit out when I stutter? No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it in. And a takeoff on the ground for a nice first down. Oh, I didn't pick up the first down? Whatever. That was a nice run. 9.5 yards, whatever. We're trying to mix it up because people complain that we run the same play over and over again, which clearly I do not. And Golden Tate cannot come down with it. That was right in his hands. That was a good throw. We're trying to get the ball to Golden Tate more, since he's the only receiver I have left that I like. That's not hurt, because without Meow and Blackmon, I either have to throw to Golden Tate, Mercedes Lewis, A. Sanders, or Dwayne Harris. And out of the 4, Mercedes Lewis doesn't have speed, so Golden Tate's my favorite. See, he's, what, 5 yards? 4 catches for 18 yards. Yeah, he's not that great. For the season, he's averaging like 8.7 yards per catch.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
And we should have just thrown it to our running back right there. But we pick up the first down anyways after breaking free of those tackles.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you
our offense is moving, and we're in the 4th quarter, but we really don't have any deep threats without Blackman in. And Lewis picks up the first down, his 5th catch of the game. So far, we're outplaying Kevon Mellington. I probably didn't say that right, but whatever.
The Jaguars come to the line with 5 wideouts and no one in the backfield.
But because of how nicely their rookie has developed over the season, the Patriots are no longer in the market for a quarterback.
Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
2nd and 1.
And I know I've been trashing Ace Sanders again for being our 5th best receiver, but surprisingly, he already has 38 catches on the year, so we have been keeping him involved. That was a bad throw. 4th and 2. And I'm not kicking that field goal. I'm going for it. Anyways, back to Ace Sanders. He does have 38 catches, which is his career high in these first 3 seasons for him. But he's at a career low for yards, so his average is down as we pick up that first down. And he has yet to score a touchdown this season. So maybe, because I won't be scoring with him today, but maybe against the Steelers I could get him that one, maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns, and he'll have his career year going into year 4. I just don't like him very much. All right, 2nd and 15. We're looking to score a touchdown. I had Golden Tate open on the outside again. I don't look to Golden Tate very much. We are getting our backup tight end some nice catches today, though.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line, escaping the pressure, and he's in for the touchdown.
And it looks like after we scored that touchdown, our 16th rushing touchdown this season, again, a quarterback record. The Patriots also scored a touchdown, but missed the extra point, where they went for the 2 points and failed to pick it up. So we're up 24-23, and mostly just need to run out this clock, and we walk away with the win. So I just prepared for a lot of runs on this drive, as again, we're trying to run out the clock.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like
increase our winning streak to 3 games as we go against the Steelers next week. I should really let this clock run out, and there we go, 2-minute warning. So if I pick up this first down, we should be able to walk away with a win and force them to use their timeouts as the clock runs out.
3rd and 4. Throws the pass.
And there's a first down. Nice catch by Dwayne Harris. So they use their first timeout. The key here is to not throw an interception. Harris makes another catch but runs out of bounds, stopping the clock. So that was stupid.
Wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards.
I should probably call some run plays instead of trying to get my receivers a few more catches. There's Dwayne Harris with another catch over the middle, and they use their second timeout. So the Patriots got 1 left, about 1:48. They really just need to force a turnover. They kick a field goal. Nobody looks open, so we're got a nice block. and I mistakenly ran out of bounds. So we're down to the 23. We should be able to kick a field goal, increase our lead to 4, and force them to have to go for a touchdown. Golden Tate's wide open, down to the 1, and their free safety is hurt.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
If we pick up a touchdown, that'd be great as well. I'd love a passing touchdown here. I don't know why I stopped. I should have just ran it in. That was probably my mistake. That hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. But the clock still is moving. Ace Sanders doesn't get the block, but he does get out of bounds. Okay, the clock stopped. I don't know why you didn't try forcing yourself into the end zone.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up.
And Jones-Drew won't get the touchdown either. 4th and goal. Clock moving. Maybe I can score.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Nope, nobody's open. I take a sack. They blitz with like 8 guys. But the Patriots don't score or kick a field goal, so we walk away with a 24-23 win today.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was.
That was actually a lot closer than I was expecting. We only threw 1 passing touchdown today, scored 2 more on the ground. Wasn't one of our best games, but we didn't throw any interceptions, so that was nice. I'm trying to not throw 30 this season. If I throw 1 more against the Steelers, that would be 30 interceptions. If you enjoyed this game, please like, share, and subscribe. And check out our Steelers game next week.